When you care about people, they care about you and they care about your business. 2020 has been quite a year. For most of us, it hit us right by surprise and knocked us off our feet. And from a business perspective, it has tested each and every one of us and our businesses. What I'm hearing from business owners today is that the struggle is real. The struggle is real. And the struggle that I'm hearing about most often has to do with human resources and team. The struggle has to do with getting the best out of your people in uncertain times, in uncharted territories. And what I'm seeing is that there is a clear line in the sand between those who are thriving and those who are struggling to survive from a team perspective, from a human resources perspective. And do you know what the difference is? The difference is preparation. The difference was preparation and planning. So if I asked you right now, what is your hit by a bus plan? Because let's face it, for many of us, COVID was just like that, right? Getting hit by a bus. What is your hit by a bus plan? Nobody wants to get hit by a bus. Nobody is enjoying COVID. But what's your plan? The businesses that are succeeding right now, they're the ones that were prepared and had a plan. And you might be saying, how do you plan for COVID? I don't even know what COVID was before March. I'm not really talking about the tactical planning of what you do in a pandemic or if you're hit by a bus. What I'm talking about is, do you have the things in place? Do you have the infrastructure to survive the hit by a bus or COVID? And when I say infrastructure, I'm not talking about buildings and websites, although you have seen small businesses scramble to get website presence, to scramble and get things going online when the physical world wasn't an option for a little while. We had to move online to virtual. So we've seen that, but I want to talk to you today about team infrastructure. I want to talk to you about two things that you can build in your team right now so that you could survive the next round of this. The first is your team has to have the skills, right? You have to have a team that knows how to do their job. A well-resourced team. They have the skills and they have access to the resources they need to perform their job at a very high level. And if you don't have people working your business with the right skills, COVID wasn't the time to try to find them and train them and get them set up. Now is the time to do this. Other thing to build your team infrastructure is the relationship equity. If you didn't have a good relationship with your team before COVID, chances are it's not any better today. The companies that are thriving through this already had strong relationships in their teams. They were thriving before because they had invested in the relationship that they have with their people. The time to let your people know that you cared about them was way before COVID happened, because it just falls a little flat when it's in the time of an emergency. If you're a business owner that wants to have a sound hit by a bus plan when it comes from team infrastructure, you need two things. You need a well-resourced, skilled team, and you need a team that is fully engaged, and that means that you have relationship equity with them. And I just want to talk to you a little bit today about how you build good relationships with your people. This is one of the things I love to do as a business owner, because I just love people and I love working with them to bring out the best in them. And here's what I know. When you care about people, they care about you and they care about your business. And it works so much better when you legitimately just love people, because people can spot a phony a mile away. I love to talk to my people about the sports they enjoy, their family, their friends, what they did on the weekend, what's important to them. That's what I want to talk to my people about. And that's one way I build relationships with my team. Think about the relationships with your team as a piggy bank. So picture a piggy bank right now. And this piggy bank became absolutely invaluable during COVID, okay? The strength of your relationships is this piggy bank. You put deposits into the piggy bank every time you do the things that I was just mentioning, like talking to your team members about their weekend and touching base with them about their families and showing them that you care, giving them that extra gift certificate so that they can go and enjoy a meal with their spouse after a really hard week at work or after they land a big deal. Just setting expectations for people and defining what a job well done looks like, that's deposit into the piggy bank. And there are so many ways you can make deposits into that relationship piggy bank. And then COVID happens, or you get hit by a bus and you need to make some withdrawals from the big piggy bank. You have to go underneath the piggy bank and the coins come out. That's what COVID was. And if you didn't have coins in the piggy bank, there was nothing there to sustain it. We as business owners every single day need to be making relationship deposits into that piggy bank to grow our team's capacity so we can weather storms like this. How are you doing this? What is your favorite way to show your team that you care, to engage your team? I'd love to hear from you.